Hello teacher and everyone, today I'm gonna show you chapter 10 working with executive, which is from the project management textbook as you see in the picture. According to the textbook, there are 8 points for discussion. First, the project sponsor. Second, handling disagreement with the sponsor. Third, the collective belief. Fourth, the easy champion. Fifth, the in-house representative. Sixth, stakeholder relationship management. 7. Project portfolio management. 8. Politics. In order to understand the executive project interface, there are two topics for discussion. First is the project sponsor, second is the in-house representative. But in this video, I will pick up some points for sharing. Before we are going to discuss that point, we need to understand what is the project sponsor and where is the project sponsor came from. Normally, the project sponsor is a person or a group who provide or approve the financial resource for the project, program, or portfolio for initiation and enabling success. Moreover, the project sponsor also the primary responsibility of maintaining executive client contact and to ensure correct information from the contractor firm is reaching executive in customer organization. So the project sponsor does not manage day-to-day operation of the project, but they ensure the resources are in place, promoted the project, and hold overall responsibility for the project success. The project sponsor usually came from the executive level and can be private individual, several private individual, corporate, government, mixed government, private. For example, in IT project, the project sponsor may be the Chief Information Officer for the company. They receive update and approve project change from the project manager who is responsible for the immediately day-to-day project work. Normally, the project sponsor has relationship with the project manager to provide guidance on the objective setting, priority setting, project organizational structure, project policy and procedure, project master planning, upfront planning, key staffing, monitoring execution, and conflict resolution. Sponsor project interface. The role of the project sponsor takes on different dimensions based on life cycle phase on the project is in. During the initiation or kick-off phase of the project sponsor must be actively involved in setting objective and priority. It is absolutely mandatory that executive establish the priority in both business and technical terms. For the planning, the project sponsor is checking to make sure the realistic and feasible. During the execution phase of the project, the role of the executive sponsor is more passive than active. The sponsor will provide assistance to the project manager on the as-need basis except for the routine status briefing. During the execution stage of the project, the sponsor must be selective the problem that he or she wishes to have resolved. Trying to get involved in every problem will not only result in severe micromanagement, but will undermine the project manager's ability to get the job done. During the close phase, the project sponsor is a part of post-mortem evaluation on performance and other aspects of the project. They ensure that the hand-off and sign-off are done properly, and the project sponsor also have to facilitate the discussion of whether a project success or failure. Here are the examples as you see in the picture. Table 10.1, the project line interface. It's solving the work relationship between the project manager and line manager in both mature and immature organization. So then, when the conflict or problem exists in the project line interface and cannot be resolved at their level, the sponsor may be find it necessary step in and provide assistance. Table 10.2 show the meta and immature way that the sponsor interface with the project. Sponsor function. The sponsorship can become a time-consuming effort, especially if a problem occurs and executives are limited to how many projects they can sponsor effectively at the same time. If an executive has to function as a sponsor on several problems at once, problems can occur such as the slow decision-making result in problem-solving delay, policy issues that remain unresolved and impact decision, inability to prioritize projects when necessary. So if you face all these problems, the project may lead to financial loss and time management. Even though the problem occurs, there are several reasons for supporting this. Executives do not have time to function as sponsor on each and every project. Not all projects are require sponsorship at the executive level. Middle management is closer to where the work is being performed. Middle management is in a better position to provide advice on certain risks. Project personnel have easier to access the middle management. Here is the illustration example of major function of a project sponsor. Sometimes the executive in large diversity corporate are extremely busy with strategy planning activity. In such case, the sponsorship falls in one level below the senior management. At the onset of the project, a senior committee meets to decide whether a given project should be deemed as a priority. One more thing, we noted that not all the projects need the project sponsor. There are 5 types of project sponsor. The first, today project sponsor. The role of the sponsor was almost exclusively interfaced with the project manager. This is particularly true for small to medium-sized projects. Second, multiple project sponsor. There are 2 types of multiple project sponsor. First is single sponsor. It's a short duration project, 2 years or less. Second is multiple sponsor. It's a long-term project, 5 years or more, and preferable from the same level of management. Third is invisible sponsor. It refers to the absentee sponsorship, or where the project sponsor is hidden and the project manager may not realize who is it. 4. Multinational sponsor and stakeholder. More critical factor in dealing with the global stakeholder that is not all stakeholders are easily identifiable and significantly more stakeholders than non-global projects. Global stakeholders are more likely to change over the duration of the project. And we also have 5 conflict resolution strategies. First is the adaptation. It means that obeying stakeholder rule, policy, and procedure. Second, compromising strategy is negotiation and dialogue. Third, avoidance strategy is loosening attachment to the stakeholder. Fourth, dismissal strategy is ignoring their demand. Fifth, influence strategy it means shaping proactively the demand of the stakeholder. And then the last one is the committee sponsorship. Committee sponsorship are compromise of mid-manager from marketing, R&D, and operation. When to seek help. During status reporting, a project manager can wave at the red, yellow, or green flag. This is known as the traffic light report system. Green light, work is progressing as planned, sponsor involved is not necessary. Yellow light, a potential problem may exist, the sponsor is informed but no action by sponsor is necessary at that time. Red light, a problem exists that may affect time, cost, scope, or quality, sponsor involved is necessary. So what are the new roles of the executive? First is establish Center for Excellence and centralize in project management. Second, creating project management career path, mentorship program, and benchmark for best practice. Providing strategy information for risk management. Handling disagreement with the sponsor. There are several reasons why disagreement between the project manager and the project sponsor. First, the project sponsor may not have sufficient technical knowledge or information to evaluate the risk of any potential decision. Second, the sponsor may be heavily burdened with other activity and unable to devote sufficient time to the sponsorship. Third, some companies prefer to assign sponsors who have no vested interest in the project in hope of getting impartial decision making. For sponsorship may be pushed down to middle management level where the assigned sponsor may not have all business knowledge necessary to make the best decision. So the best solution for this conflict is bring to the executive steering committee for resolve. Alright, thank you so much teacher and everyone for watching this video.